So here we are also going to do a schedule or a roster. And we are going to start from today. Like, okay, let me say we could do beginning from 1st of August. So we can say 01, we say August, then maybe 25. So we need maybe more dates here. So what we are going to do, say this is equal to B5, then we add 1, then we just come here and drop it down. Yeah, so this one you can see you are able to continue up 30th. I believe when we continue, yeah, 31st. Yeah, so that's very important. Now, this is what we want to do. We want to say we have morning shifts. We are just beginning with a simpler one. We are having morning shifts. Okay. Then we have evening or afternoon shift. Let's remove this S here. We can select this cell, and then we say wrap text. Let me see. Okay, it's not because it is it's a good size, so you can't wrap. So when you when you click here, I think let's put these words here. Let's put these words here and say this is a morning shift, so that we know someone is going to work on 1st of August, another person afternoon shift like that will work. So this is a morning shift. Wrap the text. This is afternoon shift. Then we wrap. Then we say this is evening shift. So we also we wrap. Okay, so we can bold this. We bold this. We also increase the font size here. Then we bold this and increase the font size. So what I'm going to do, I can create another sheet for the names for the workers. Let me say workers. And I'm going to put maybe Nakalema, Janet. Let me put Ine, Joel, Joel. Let me also put Asha, Tanas. Then maybe we put Johnson. Then maybe we put Akanga. Grace. Then um we put maybe Singoma, Jerry. We put Sena, maybe Senabulia, Jackson. We put Aine. So that can be enough. So going to increase this. So from here we have that sheet. So what we are going to do, we are going to select. Okay, we want also to populate this list set so that when we click here, we can select the name of the person and we put the person there. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to also select where those names are going to be. Can go beyond so that we give a provision for the future. So again, we come here to data. We go to data validation. I come to here and I choose under settings. I choose a list. The data source. Yeah, the data source is going to be no. Sorry. Let's go back. Data validation. We look at the list and then we look for the data. So the data is going to be these names. Because they are the names we are going to select so that the moment we come here, we just say this in Joel is going to work on this day. We have morning shift, which is going to be worked by Joel. Then here afternoon we have Nakalema. After here we have maybe Singoma Jerry. Here maybe again we have Aine. Here we have Asha. Here maybe we have Akanga. Here we have Asha. Maybe here we have Singoma. Then here we have Senabuya. Then we can still do the conditional formatting of colors. So this is what we are going to do. Again, we can select up to this 31st. Then we come to home and do conditional formatting. So want a text that contains Joel. Here we need to fill it up with maybe we say blue. So yeah, you come here and see Joel is working on this particular date. So let's also do another condition of formatting so that wherever we see any other name, so here we are saying we got the text that contains, let us assume we want this man. We come back to text that contains, probably we can also go to the sheet that has the names. We choose maybe Senabuya Jackson and we format the name, the color that we want filled up on his position. Yeah, so we again go to conditional formatting. We go to the text that contains. We do custom formatting. Let's put the color here, and then we look for the person that is supposed to be here. Maybe we look for Akanga Grace, and okay, let's select we select his color. probably let's take him as that. We say okay. We come back here, we do conditional formatting. We come to this sheet, look for Asha, and then let's get his color. We use that, and then so we look for another person. Then we do their formatting. Wherever we see Nakalema, we fill it with. The box should be filled with this kind of yellow color. So the next person is supposed to be, I think, Grace. Let's do for Grace alone. Let's use purple. Okay, so when I come any day and select Singoma, Singoma also never got color, so I can just come back here and look for, is this a Kang? Oh, sorry. Okay, let's look for the color this person is supposed to take. Good. Let us assume we picked Singoma, that is his color. Then in this afternoon, this morning session, maybe we wanted in a Jackie. Yeah, in a Jackie was never given a color. So we can format to look for more colors. Yeah, we use that. Yeah, so wherever now I look for in a Jackie, I think it's because we did not select for all. So let's select all the cells. Then we do for Jackie. So we want to come here, look for in Jackie. Then we do the formatting. Said we can look for the color. Good. So the moment we do that, so you see Jackie. So anywhere I select Jackie, it should come with the color. So I come here and select Singoma. The color, I select maybe Johnson Johnson. Johnson Johnson was never given a color. So I come back and select where their names are going to be. I come back to conditional formatting. I look for Johnson Johnson. Johnson Johnson is here. I just look for the color. I say format. Yeah? Then I look for more colors. I can just come here and then say okay. So wherever I say Johnson Johnson, the color has to come. If I say Johnson, because this area was selected, if I say Johnson Johnson, the color has to come. I come here and say this other session I want Senabuya. So that is how you can make a simple schedule for these guys now at this level. Then maybe we want the company to also have okay, let me first do this. We also want to make sure that we get the date, okay? We get the date, like the next date, we just need to just select, let me say we just want to select, we want this value to change. Like the moment we go to September, we want this this schedule just be automated, and we say this is the schedule for September. So let me write here. I say, I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying. I'm saying I want the next month. I just change the dates here and the whole thing automates itself. I don't need to retype again. So I'm going to say this is for August. This is for August. But I can also increase the font here, bold it, and then I can fill it up with some good color, probably that. I can merge and center. Merge and center will just create this, it will just create one cell. Yeah. Let me undo and then say merge and center. If we wanted, we could continue it there. Say merge. We want it merged and centered. Yeah. And then probably we can also fill it with a good color. Now this is August. So what we are going to do, this is the function that we can use. We want to actually automate whatever is here. So this is what we are going to write. We can say this is going to equal to, we can say this is, whenever you put something in quotes, you're telling the system to just print it. So when we say equals, and then we say put the word back schedule, back schedule, and you can put that dash there. Then this is what we are going to do. We are going to say and text text. So text of, remember text of, we are looking at the first date is in here on B5. So we click on this cell and then it picks out B5. So that is the value that we are going to put, and then we say just extract only the month, and the month we use m, we use 4 m's. Then we say close, and then we have that actually done automatically. So the moment I come here and say I'm looking at for example September, the whole thing changes to September. If I want, I would say this is October. I'm using the formula bar. You enter and the the whole thing becomes October. Yes. So that's how you can use a formula to write the heading of our schedule for that particular month. And every time when a month ends, you just come back, you change the month. After changing the month, then you update your work schedule for that month. You say, morning, we are going to have Joel for all this month. Yeah, I mean for this date, we are having Joel working like this. On this date, we have Singoma, we have Tasha, we have, you keep updating your work schedule. Now, the other function I wanted us to also write is if we wanted to know the number of days.
So you said whenever we use double quotes, it means we are after printing. We
Yeah,
are telling the system to print.
yeah. Majorly, it's always actually printing. If it is like double quotes like this, then that means you're printing an empty space. I mean, you're not putting anything. But if whatever you put inside,
Will be printed out.
yeah, let me say this is equal to. I write here. I put Kevin. It's like printed format, print functions in other programming languages. So the moment I press enter, it will just put the word Kevin.
Then with the text outside the bracket, what do we tend
The
to add
text outside,
in a formula? What does it symbolize?
oh, auntie, this is what actually we are saying. We are saying that when you see the word okay, when you write the word schedule in that cell, don't miss out because the word and always takes true values. Like if you want an output, it is always going to be giving you an output when all the values are true. So the and text is going to help you pick in this cell
Mm,
B5, pick the value of the month.
the
But the
month.
value of the month, pick it as a text.
Mm,
Then add it here after the hyphen or the dash. So that's why you see it prints it like this. The rest of the formatting you just do yourself. You can do the bolding, you can change the color, whichever that you want now. But the formula just helps you to automate this.
the months.
Yeah. Now we want also the boss to be able to account because he's going to be paying, for example, at the end of this month, the boss is going to be looking at how many days. For example, how many, okay, we can look at how many shifts did we, not shifts, but on like on each shift. Okay, let's talk about what can be simpler for now. On each employee, each employee has worked for how many days?
Mm.
Um, yeah, for now. So you can use the count if function to get the number of days. For example, Aine has worked for, the number of days Nakalema has worked for, so that you are able to later on actually utilize it in a formula and be able to compute his pay. But that may not be your work. Your work is to just have this design on your computer or in the office so that you can easily pick these values. As you know, always the work of subordinates is to make the work of the boss easier. So this is going to be like this. We are going to say we can put days. Let me put it here. Say days is worked for. Okay, so let me see if we can, yeah, let's enter this and we raise it up there. Borrowed it. Let's increase the font. So we can put the name here. Let me actually reduce this. Okay, let's put the name and take this up here. Okay, I'm going to just come here and select these guys. I bring it down here and just do the pasting. So I'm going to look for the number of days that Nakalema worked for. So this is going to be, we said if each function or each formula goes with an equal sign, so you have to put equal signs for the system to recognize it as a formula. So we are going to use the count if function. So this is the function I said we can look at later on. So we want to come here, okay? Want to come here, select the whole of this data. We can include these others. So the moment we are done there, after selecting all the data for the month, then we are going to say comma. We said we put in brackets the name of the person. So we said Nakalema Janet. So according to the data that we have, Nakalema has worked for 1 day. So let's add maybe here Nakalema Janet. We see if this is being updated. We can bold it and so increase. So we add another one here. We say Nakalema Janat. We see if it is being increased. We add Nakalema. We come here and add Nakalema. So you can see they are being updated. So likewise, we say this is equal to count if. Again, we select the array or the whole data where we are analyzing to see how many times the word we are going to put in the brackets here appears. So
So,
that's what.
Martin, what if we just drag the formula down? Can't it work?
Okay, that means okay, it might need some other formatting.
Fixing.
Let's see actually. Let's see. Yeah, it does. Okay. While I was not doing it, I realized that sometimes you need to
Mm,
do some formatting here
I think.
by using absolute. Yeah, but now you can see. Okay. So when you update, for example, here, let's see, Jerry is 3. You update Jerry.
It doesn't update.
Uh-huh. So you can see the problem. When we let's pick another person whom we didn't write the formula, like Anas. If we say we want Tanas, you see it doesn't update. So it is going to actually do for you this, but it is not going to lock the value in one position. So let's see if we added a dollar sign. We add another dollar here. Usually that's what we do. We want it locked in one place. Let's see, we add another dollar here, and another dollar here. So instead, it has actually done what? Let's see. If we wanted Tanas, yeah, still it doesn't. So what we are going to do, uh, let's uh, let's remove these dollars, and what we can do, what it does actually, you remember you have put in brackets, this word
Nakalem.
Nakalema. So it will put everything for Nakalema. You
Mm.
understand?
Okay.
Do you get that?
I did get it.
Okay, like you see here, you have
Mm.
Nakalema,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yes.
But when you come down here, you're supposed to have Aine job.
Mm.
And so the formula will just give you everything for
For
Nakalema
Nakalem.
because
Mm.
that's the word it is going to be looking for.
Okay.
So what we can do here, we can just come here and edit. We put the word, Aine Joel. So you can see when we look for Aine Joel and add Aine Joel, it will add to 3. Likewise, we just come here and edit. We say Asha Tanas. Asha Tanas. So when we come out and enter, let's look for somewhere we add Asha Tanas. Does it update?
It
It
did.
does. Let's come here, we put Asha Tanas there is 5. So when we select Asha Tanas, we expect 6. Yeah, can see. Let's reduce Nakalema and we see if Nakalema reduces. Maybe we put Ashatanas. You can see Nakalema is reducing. And the rest of the guys are actually giving Nakalema's days. So let's also edit and we put Johnson. I mean John Johnson. The spelling must be okay. I mean right. It must match whatever you have written in here. Otherwise, it won't go correct. So let's look for Johnson. You see it is updating. Select Johnson is updating. Here, let's also edit here and we say we put Akanga Grace. Akanga Grace. So when we look for Akanga Grace and put, it's supposed to update to now 4. Yeah, so we can do the same for the rest of the guys. Let's remove that. We remove that.